March is dedicated to Saint Joseph. Take part in prayers, the litany, and the little office in honour of Saint Joseph for partial indulgences. Lent season continues. You can assist at a stational church on a stational day for a plenary indulgence, and take part in liturgy, prayer and fasting for partial indulgences. You can make an examination of conscience and an act of contrition for partial indulgences. Make the way of the cross for a plenary indulgence. On the Fridays of Lent, abstinence is required. For abstaining, you can receive a partial indulgence. On the Fridays of Lent, recite after communion the prayer, "Look down upon me, good and gentle Jesus," for a plenary indulgence. On the 6th of March, you can take part in the First Friday's devotion to the Most Sacred Heart of Jesus for plenary and partial indulgences. On the 7th of March, you can take part in the First Saturday's devotion to the Immaculate Heart of Mary for plenary and partial indulgences. Saturdays are dedicated to the Blessed Virgin Mary. Pray the Rosary in a church or an oratory or group for a plenary indulgence. Take part in other prayers and litany for partial indulgences. On Sunday the 8th of March, the prayer after communion for the third Sunday of Lent is, "O God, you have allowed us to share in this great sacrament. In your mercy, free us also from all guilt and danger of sin." Pray this prayer for a partial indulgence. On Tuesday the 10th of March, you can begin the Saint Joseph, Spouse of the Blessed Virgin Mary, Novena. The novena runs from the 10th until the 18th of March. Pray this for a partial indulgence each day. On Monday the 16th of March, you can begin the Annunciation of the Lord Novena. It runs from 16th to the 24th of March. Pray this each day for a partial indulgence. On Thursday the 19th of March, it is the Solemnity of Saint Joseph, Spouse of the Blessed Virgin Mary. You can pray the litany, little office, and prayers to Saint Joseph for partial indulgences. Passiontide is a 2-week period that runs from Passion Sunday on the 22nd of March until the Easter Vigil of the Resurrection on Saturday the 4th of April. On Wednesday the 25th of March, it is the Solemnity of the Annunciation of the Lord. Pray part of the Akathist for a plenary indulgence. Pray the Rosary in a church or an oratory or group for plenary indulgence. Pray the litany or other prayers for partial indulgences. On Friday the 27th of March, you can begin the Risen Jesus Novena. You can pray this novena from the 27th of March until the 4th of April for a partial indulgence each day. On Saturday the 28th of March, you can make an examination of conscience and an act of contrition for partial indulgences. Saturdays are dedicated to the Blessed Virgin Mary. Pray the Rosary in a church or an oratory or group for a plenary indulgence. Take part in other prayers or litany for partial indulgences. Holy Week runs from Sunday the 29th of March until Saturday the 4th of April.